414 MKE, Cream City, Milwaukee. Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good life. I love my city. It's a big city with a small town feel. It's a land flowing with beer and brats. It's got history, it's got culture, it's got every ethnic food imaginable. It's got rivers and forests and lakes. And besides modest skyscrapers, Milwaukee also boasts some magnificent churches with towering and ornate steeples. This city is also the birthplace of the Lutheran Church Wisconsin Synod. But church membership is shrinking. Churches are merging or closing. And that's just one sign of a growing problem here in Milwaukee. Sure, Milwaukee does have its problems. What city doesn't? The question is, what are we doing about the problems we see and encounter? As people of God, we cannot sit on the sidelines. We're followers of Jesus. Following Jesus means just that. We're following him, moving with him, mimicking him, making a difference. But are we? Are we modeling Christ? Is it making a difference? Is the light and love of the Son of God, Jesus Christ, rising, or is it setting over this great city of ours? Is Milwaukee beyond help? Our 21st century city isn't much different from 1st century Ephesus. Ephesus had seemingly insurmountable social, economic, and religious issues, just as Milwaukee does. But in 3 years, a man named Paul turned the city around. How did he do it? Find out with me as we take a citywide tour, not of Milwaukee, but of Ephesus. Our tour guide is that same man named Paul, a man many would have assumed was beyond help. But when this quote-unquote lost cause encountered Christ, his life took a 180-degree turn. And he used that gift to change an entire city for the better. In 3 years, Christ became the leading economy, the leading export, and the equalizer of Ephesus. Join me Sundays at 9 a.m. starting September 15th, or Wednesdays at 2 p.m. starting September 18th, and you'll see just how, like Paul, Christ wants to use you to make a difference in Milwaukee.